Today's goal, import the brass. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the One Island Challenge. I want to take a moment to thank YouTube channel members El Davo, Doozy, and Crimson Jack. Thank you guys so very much for supporting the channel. An additional way, if you guys are new here, please feel free to check us out. It's right over there. Takes a second. I know you'll like it, okay? Even want to take it one step further and hit that little button. It will be even better. Be quite penetrated by your kindness. So as I said, we are going to be trying to get the brass. And we're going to do our best to increase the amount of people that are living here because, well, quite frankly, we now have the means to do so, honestly. So that's not a bad way of thinking about it. So what I honestly want to try to do, for the most part, is really focus on getting rid of the schnapps on this island, like fully getting rid of it, and trying to import the piggies, because I don't like the pigsties. I don't like the freaking sausages. I don't like any of that crap. So we're going to try to get rid of all of that to the best of our ability. But in the last episode, we did do something really awesome, which was to set up our first power station. And just as added clarification, there are no NPC traders except for Archie and the pirates in this session. So there is no way for me to go over to Eli's port to get some additional items. There's no way in hell. I can't code him in. I can't call him in. I can't do anything. But you know what happened? My banners disappeared. And I don't appreciate that. So, banner. Banner. What the heck? What are these roads here? Oh, because of the, yeah. I know. I get it now. Banner. And banner. You know what? We can have an additional banner here. Let's use this banner. I like this banner. Banner. Cool. So, with the bringing forth of electricity, our industrial sector is now pretty damn powerful. So, these guys are going to be producing guns every 45 seconds. These guys are going to be producing steel every 15 seconds, even though it's still not enough for the amount of stuff that we are producing here. And we are increasing the amount of reinforced concrete that's coming out, because ideally I want to start trading these two above the sewing machines and whatnot. Even though we are producing a fair amount, let me see how many sewing machines we actually do have here. Sewing machines, oh yeah, we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Okay, so sewing machines may or may not make their way into the docklands. I'm not sure yet, but the main thing here is that the steel production is definitely still on the slower side of things. The bread and flour production, I mean, bread is definitely way too much, so I think I'll cut a little bit out. Mostly, I think that was exactly half. And that's still fine. That way we can have our flour processing still going and we'll be just fine. The sausages, on the other hand, like I really want to try to cut that out as quickly as possible. But let me see if I can expand the docklands a little bit further. We do have the 1 pound fish in for the cement, but I don't necessarily want to keep this anymore. I want to, I guess in this particular situation, I will put in, whoa, that's way too much. Let's put in 50 for 467 of the cement. And that will get us even closer towards getting to the brass, which is wonderful.
Ship constructed.
Great. 2 ships are constructed. That's wonderful. Fur coats, I'm still not really religiously importing that because these things are a lot better. I'm curious to see what the return is going to be. So that indeed is a 1-to-8 ratio. I'd like that a little bit more. So I'm going to instead replace them. So the windows are going to get the cement in here and the sewing machines are going to bring in the iron, because I would prefer to have more iron here as we're kind of getting low on it. All right, what the heck is going on here? Selfless deeds. Well, okay, I think a 90% chance we should be able to do this, right?
Be the star to steer us.
Okay, cool. And a force bonus. Scare the kidnappers into revealing the position of their hideout by throwing a chunk of beef at them. I guess it didn't work.
We're adequately stocked.
I'm sure you are. Give him another ton of beef and get to work. Outstanding.
A new commission?
Okay.
Taking the initiative.
Sell that.
Ah, yes.
Sell that. Perfect. I think let me see here. So penny farthings may or may not be an idea I want to entertain. So plus 28 on penny farthings, but that would also cut into our steel production a little bit. If I can increase that, that should be fine by importing a whole bunch more iron and coal in. And I think in the grand scheme of things, I may want to do that. Yeah. how many penny farthings would we need? I think it's only just going to register as 1, right? Yeah, it's just going to register as 1. The way to do that, and it's, again, a little bit of a cheese tactic. As you can clearly see, we have no Calchuck fertility on the moon here, period, dot, the end. But let me show you something that's really, really, really busted, in my opinion. Which, I'm not a big fan of doing this normally, but in this particular situation, I'm going to give it the go. Pretty much what the Hacienda does is it negates certain fertilities. No, I need you. I need you. Just give me a second. It negates fertilities. Certain ones, of course. Because, see, there's Calchuck right over here, right? And we can begin planting. And we can even build the farm fields. And it's going to get to work. That's it. That's legitimately all it does. Which, I'm not a big fan of this. I've been very vocal about certain things about this game that I just particularly do not like, and this is one of them. I believe they changed it in the Hacienda mod, but I'm not entirely certain. I haven't got to the point of playing with it too much. But nevertheless, do know that this exists, that you can use the Hacienda in order to negate certain fertilities that you do not have normally. So we have 2 Calchuck over here. I'm going to actually put in that... Let me see where I can find it. I might have passed it. There we go. So how do we have 9 already? Did this island have any before? I don't think so. And I know I'm not growing any, except for, like, right now. They are on the slower side of things, which is preferable. I like that. So maybe I get 2 more of these, and we'll put them on the other side, because we still do have enough people over here. And I would like to at least get a clipper to bring in as many of these as I can so I can produce some penny farthings. That'll definitely come in handy. Honestly, I'm trying to make as much money as possible. This is the way to do it. But for a minute, it's definitely going to take a hell of a long time. So that's going to be exactly 4 Calchuck per minute. That's fine. In comparison to everything else, it should be okay. They're going to work a lot faster over there, given the fact that they have the electricity. So do I have another clipper that I can use? I do have the Olympia, which isn't doing anything per se. But I did want a ship over here just in case I wanted to, you know, get some stuff from Archie, which I think I'll just go ahead and build 2 more clippers. Yeah. So let's get the Olympia on this route. I think it's probably a good idea to start transferring over some Calchuck right now. Where are you at, though? So, like, we're maxed out on the beer here. That's a lot. We can probably even get a secondary ship on that. Same goes with the coffee. I was passive, man. Okay, so let's max this out to the old world. We're going to bring it here, and I'm going to angle these 2 things right there so we hug the corner, and bring that all in here. Perfect. And then the beer is definitely going to be something that's going to need an additional ship, and as well as the coffee, because the more people that we get here, the more coffee. Oh my god! Okay, hold on. Notifications. I haven't turned off city incidents. I want to imagine this is an incident, right? When there's like half of the front end of the city on fire. That's an incident, right? I'm not just imagining things. Okay, no, I just wanted to double check with you guys because you know, that just happens. I want to get some additional town halls built up because now this is going to be something that's going to be really, really important. I think, hold on, let's see. If I put a town hall right in here, that's going to be another good spot. So we're going to have to get rid of those 4 homes. And I'll go ahead and do that right now, in favor of building the second town hall. And what did this give us? Influence. Oh, administrator. Cool. What is this? Okay, maintenance cost minus 3%. It's not a lot, but it'll go a long way later on. So I guess that's fine.
An influence bonus.
Cool. I don't particularly like this road. I think I'm going to make it a double road. Make it a little bit nicer. And in the front, I'll do something like that. You don't necessarily have to connect these things, but I like doing it. But I'll tell you what's even better. Banner. Banner. And I got to go to the other side. Hold on. Specials. You know what? This was 2 squares, right? Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate. Where are the lions at? I want the lions. Lion. They don't have a tiger statue, so I can't do that. Classics. No, go over here. Column. column. And then I do want some seating arrangements. Have a seat there, seat there.
Celebrate your leadership.
That's pretty good. But why do we lose out on this much money is beyond me.
These fabled lands exist after all.
Oh, that's spicy. Okay. Probably not that one. Not that one for a long time. So another town hall. This is where I want to try to prioritize more stuff. Okay. Range of the marketplace. Not bad, if I'm being honest. Because I didn't necessarily want to build another one back there. So that's okay. How are we doing? Is this guy coming in yet? Okay, minute 20. That... I don't know about that either. I feel like I want to trade out... Yeah, see, that return is better. The sewing machines we're going to probably work on a little bit more then. I initially said I wasn't going to, but I definitely see the reasoning behind this. Well, how much steel do I have? Yeah, steel is at 0. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm going to need another furnace. I don't know where the heck to put it, though, because now it's not going to look nice. I think what I'm going to do is... How far does this even go? Can we put a furnace here? We might be able to put a furnace, like, right over here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put another furnace over here. And we're going to get this thing going, because I think with another furnace, we should be getting a little bit more steel in. Yeah, there we go. So we'll be at a positive. I do need to have steel constantly coming in here in order to even consider getting another one of these things built up. Probably even 2. Yeah, I think 2 will probably be even better. Where can we put the second one? I think a second one over here is probably a good spot for it. Or even here. Yeah. This is close to a warehouse, so I'm going to put it right over here. That'll be just totally fine. And then a third one of these needs to be placed. I think if I fix the road, we should be able to get a third sewing machine factory in here, which this is the main culprit. We're going to get rid of that and fix up the road there in a moment. Spin this right round and put it there.
Success at sea is not easily won.
Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. So do you have electricity? You don't. How far away is it? Yeah, okay. I get it. I get it entirely. Totally. It's fantastic even. Now you do, right? Great. Okay, what do we get here?
The world's oyster opens.
Expedition. Another royal... Okay, that's useless. That's useless. They're all useless! Well, the brilliant fireworks, they can be okay-ish. This one, attack speed, pirate mode. Like, I'm not even going to use that. That's the problem. Okay, you are back. We're going to send you out on another one, like, right now. We only have level 2s and 3s. And I don't necessarily care about the botanical expedition, so I'm going to get rid of that.
Ooh, I feel a ghastly surge coming on.
That's because you ate Chipotle this morning, dude. You'll be fine. Maybe we do the archaeological one. I think we might be able... Yeah, Star Shadow's at 64. Crafting... We can send out some sewing machines. That'll help us out. The hunting... What about the hunting?
Constructed.
What are these good for? That's for force, right? That's not going to do much for us. How about some glass? That brings us up to 80%. Hold up. I want to see if I can find something that's actually worth for hunting. And now that we have 2 clippers over here, I'm going to check in with Archie and see what he has. Because I think that's probably going to be a better option. We don't have a lot of money, so I might sell off one of them first in order to do that. You know what? Let me put in 2 ships of the line as well, because that'll give us some more money.
My fleet are as unswerving as I in their obligations.
Okay. I didn't realize that I asked for your opinion, but nevertheless, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
A new commission?
Europa. Oh, I like that name. The Franklin. Cool. Okay, Archie, what you got here, champ? Do you have anything for hunting? What's this? Bonus supply. Okay. Residences with church or chapel need are provided with wool, beef, and felt. That's just weird. Like, that's only lifestyle need purposes, I guess. Rioter Immunity Act, we don't care about that one. Income per household, no. No, I'm going to roll once. Oh, wait. Mercer's separate church and state clause. That's a really hefty textbook, dude. I don't have time to read that crap, and I really don't want to. Ah, there we go. Find spyglass. There we go. That's going to help us out with the hunting. I'm going to bring that over.
Ready for a challenge.
I will sell off the Franklin. I kind of like the name, the Europa, so I'm going to keep this ship. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one.
Good and ready.
Let's go ahead and deliver this over here into Rowan. And we're kind of just waiting for the Calchuk to arrive. I'm kind of curious as to whether we picked it up at all. I don't think so. We only have the 37. Too many here. So what's happening over on this island? Okay, residences are provided, or provide bonus income, excuse me, from beer, schnapps, rum, and champagne. Nice. Now, a question has been asked, and I want to address this, as to why I'm not using the Hacienda policies. Well, I very well could, right? I very well could. I was hoping to get to the local assemblies because I felt like we're going to need a lot more influence, but right now we're not doing too bad. So what I will do is I'm going to promise you guys, I'm going to enact the Dietary Education Initiative. And that'll help us out with a little bit more or less on the goods consumption that our people are going to be wanting here. That's totally fine. But later on, we're going to be swapping that out guaranteed. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and build a 5th one of this. Just because of how slow it actually is. Having more Calchuk coming out and that ship not being useless. So that's for coffee. Okay. That's not bad. Where's the other ship? What's this?
They are hungry. I rubbed their noses in your scent.
Huh? My guy. Okay. All right. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm the crazy one, I guess. Full-blown lunatic over here. He's sane. But me, on the other hand, no. Not at all. Not at all, champ.
A new commission.
Okay, put this in here. And then this expedition. What are you good for? You're good for diplomacy. We're going to need that. Naval power. This is not going to matter. But this, on the other hand, is going to matter a lot. So 90% chance with this, that's pretty damn good. Medicine, naval power force, Orca, that'll be kind of interesting to take with us. Naval power, like, it doesn't really care much about the naval power per se, but I think this is going to succeed. The rations could be better, though. I think they could be better. Let's see what happens if I put... Oh, I see. I'm maxed out on piggies. What else? Okay, so that increases diplomacy. I would want to get beer in there then. Throw all of them overboard. I'll bring some beer. Yeah, there we go. 97% chance. Let's do this. All right, so Star Shadow is going to be going on that route. I'm going to pick up all these piggies out of the water because I don't really want them there. And we're just hoping to get another export office hopefully here soon. We do have the means to expand the docklands, which I really would like to do. What is this one? Is that another export office over here? Yeah, that is. But we also do have this fishery right over here. Now that I don't really need to care too much about the fish, I'm going to want to expand the docklands itself. And I want to try to do this with depots. 2, 3, 4. And just another little tip for everybody. When you're building docklands, the way that you can maximize the attractiveness is if they're all connected. You see here, this is not connected right now, and that's not a good thing. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get one of these in there, but I don't know if it'll even work. Yeah, that may not work. But normally, you want to keep the docklands all connected up, because right now that's at 225. If I get rid of all that, it's going to be terrible, so I'm not going to even bother.
Awaiting new horizons.
Okay, can we put these in there? Perfect. Why couldn't we put them in there before? Oh, yeah, because we just expanded depots. Moron. That's exactly... Yeah, that's a me problem, not you. You know exactly what you're doing. Okay, so how much did we bring in? How much closer we are to this? Not by much. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another one of these built up right now. Can I fit it here, or can I fit it over on this side? I think I'm going to fit it over on this side, because I would really like to get the reinforced concrete to be really powerful. This can also be positioned here, so we'll have 4 reinforced concrete factories going at any given time. That'll help us out considerably, and I think we should be fine. Why did we get rid of the 4th brick factory, I wonder? Oh, is it because I'm still giving it to the artisans? Is that a lot of money that I'm giving it to them? I mean, that's 7 coins. It's fine. It's fine right now. And I also want to go ahead and put down penny farthings. The first penny farthings bicycle factory. Let's go and put that down. And I did take a chunk of our money out. So the one factory, it should be just fine, because that's going to be producing 4 per minute. And they're only going to need 1. That's just going to make our engineers even happier.
Achieve more in a better habitat.
And that's really what we're looking for. And we have 795 of our farmers. We do not need this many farmers. And we're going to prioritize getting these guys upgraded into workers around the town hall over here, because they'll give us more money. And that's the plan. I hear the sound of an illness, and there indeed is one. Okay. All right, where in the heck am I going to put down a really awesome and totally pre-planned hospital, which I don't even have enough bricks for anyway? Well, I guess this is probably like the best place to put it. So wait until we get like 5 more tons of bricks, and we'll deal with that illness that just randomly pop. Oh God, it's like going throughout the city. Can we? Yeah. Go there. This lady is like legitimately useless to me right now. I need more of these textbooks. I need people to read these textbooks. Okay, that's how we're gonna get more money. That's how we're going to get more money, like, immediately. Come on, 2 more bricks and I can build this thing. Thank you. Because I really do not want to have illnesses just popping up. What are you bringing? That's a lot of good beer. That's a lot of good beer. And they'll enjoy it. Because I don't want to take the illness from here all the way to the New World, and then, you know, it's just going to bounce back and forth. That's a horrible thing to do. How are we doing on our ships over here? Are we almost done with them? Because we need the money.
A bold new expedition, Admiral.
Yeah, see, normally I would like this, but at the same time, right, I kind of want to prefer or default towards getting item-related expeditions. Like, I can use in trade unions and stuff like that. So as much as I do like them, I gotta say goodbye to it. I gotta say goodbye to it.
You gained an influence bonus.
Do we have anything on this route? I don't believe so, but I guess we can try. Crusty Beard. Oh, okay, there are 2 other ships because we're on like massive speed right now. Okay, so the reinforced bulkhead is gonna work wonders here. Okay, that's number 1. We don't have any items as far as the hunting. And I guess in the rations category, what can we use for hunting? You can get like 15 from coal. That's crazy. Okay, the hunting and crafting. What about crafting? Okay, crafting, we can get more sewing machines, so that'll definitely help us out a good amount. Rations, the better. Yeah, I think we go. That's force, but it also constitutes as extra rations. Let's see, that's 50. Not that stellar. And brings up 70. I kind of like the beer. And then, you know what? We do have a decent amount of flour. That's also going down. I kind of like this idea. 75% chance isn't great, but I think I'll take this. We're going to risk this. Go for it. Kraken's call. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep the ship then. You know what? If it's the Kraken's call, I'm going to put the Omnibus Octopus skin, and I'm going to get one of the other ships that I have over here to go ahead and be sold, because, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really need them. It's more of a deterrent at this point. And I have 2 more coming out from my shipyards anyway, so that's probably fine. She's got a harvest festival going on? No kidding.
Attention for the Admiral.
All right, Archie, you're going to buy this. Not even paying attention. I was at like 35,000, so that's pretty good. Where's the Europa? Europa's here. Okay, we're also trading. How many more, or how close are we to the brass? Oh, we're getting pretty damn good. Okay, that's pretty good. The Windows is getting kind of on the lower end of things, though, but we did get a decent amount of coal in there, and we now have an okay-ish amount of the cement. So I do
These
kind of want
fabled
to...
lands exist after all.
Good lord. I do want to swap this out. I want to start working on the reinforced concrete over the windows.
Ship constructed.
That'll help us out a lot too, getting that up the chain. 2 more ships of the line to be sold
Ship
off.
constructed.
Climb the rigging.
Maybe keep the crusty beard. Let me see the names of these things. The Condor and the Fortitude. I kind of like both of their names better than the crusty beard. Condor, we're gonna keep you. Congratulations. Welcome to the fleet. We're gonna change your skin to that one because it's my favorite. Put it with the other guy. Fortitude.
Don't tell me I've missed a...
See you later. Okay, before we sell off the crusty beard. Oh, look at that. Navigation and hunting. That's a pretty damn decent one. But I need... Okay, productivity of all ironworks and foundries. And we get an attractiveness bonus? Oh, hell yeah. Let me go and grab that one. That's a good item. Textbook. I need textbook for money. No, I don't want that. Find wooden hull. Not bad either. Another roll, please. Moderation Act. Workforce minus... Give me money, Archie. Jesus Christ. I guess I will take the Moderation Act. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will.
Let the sails fill.
You gained an influence bonus.
New orders?
Yeah, I think I like that idea. Reason for that is if they consume less, but they're still, like, ridiculously happy, I prefer that.
On our way.
Because I am still relying on sailing ships here, and I'm going to be relying on sailing ships for the long term, so that is also something that I'm going to have to really consider.
Sharp, the governor's here.
Coal is not looking pretty good, but iron is. So where can I get some coal positioned that'll have access to this? It's not going to be very pleasing to know that this is happening, but there is going to be one of the charcoal kilns right over here.
There's always a small price for progress.
I agree, dude. I agree completely with you. Every day, actually.
Pollution, I fear, is a necessary evil.
You are all very evil, but I don't consider you to be necessary in any which way, shape, or form. That is now connected up, but we need to have it to a warehouse, which is what this is going to be. That's at 95%. Okay. You, on the other hand, you probably will work if I just do this. And you should have electricity. Okay, so that's 2 spots with electricity. And how does that impact our coal amount right now? It should be fine, or a little bit better. A little bit better than before. It's at half. I can't really, like, fix it. Let me just go ahead and get some mixed trees up in here so it starts working, like, right now. Still at 15 seconds. I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. We also have to wait for the Docklands guy to come back again.
More than ready.
Okay, ironworks and foundries, if they work harder, then I will probably need one less of them. So I'm going to see where I can put down a trade union in the middle here. What I'll do is I'm going to get rid of this one. And I'm also going to get rid of probably this one. In favor of building a really nifty trade union right here in the middle. Because the unironic thing, this is also going to be connected up to it. So, right now, we have 35 steel that we're going to need. We're only making 24. Let's see what happens when we put this thing in there. And it's also going to impact our attractiveness, so that's awesome. So that brought us up to 27. It wasn't a hell of a lot, but it'll still help us out just even a little bit. So now they're at 13 seconds. And I think we're probably going to have to build up that secondary foundry. I don't like where this warehouse is, but at the same time, I can't really change it out. Maybe we put a foundry or a furnace right over here, and that might help us out. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Let's put one over here, because I think we're massively overproducing when it comes to the work clothes, or is it even? Work clothes is a little bit low, because I probably got rid of, well, this has electricity to it, right? Down here? Yeah. let's
Feel it reflects the
get
times.
those here. Okay.
Boot doesn't, indeed taste half as bad as they say.
Excuse me? Okay, so you want to write about the fire, right? You want to write about the fact that there are no bombings, which I've never made before. So all you're doing to me is just hitting me with a -5. I hate you.
Nice day for it.
So that additional foundry should help us here, right? That brought us up to 32. So what is the main culprit here? I have a feeling it's definitely the weapons production. I don't think I'm going to need to have all 4 of these things running anymore. I think I'm going to get rid of one of them. And that should definitely help us out with the iron levels or steel levels. Yeah, I mean, that's okay-ish. A lot of it is I'm hoping to make sure that these guys have enough steel to constantly get reinforced concrete out there, but a lot of the steel is going again towards the steel works too. So you can go away as well, honestly. I think we'll be just fine. That way it leaves more room for these guys. I hear another damn fire. Where? I swear to God, I hear the song. I'm looking around. I don't see anything. Do we see a fire anywhere in this town? I legitimately do not. Okay, but the other thing is I'm going to also put in the Moderation Act over here, which is going to reduce them down, so engineers are now at -1. But I think one of these ships should be bringing in the Caoutchouc, right? Wait, Europa's here? Oh, no, I sent the Olympia out. Okay, hold on. Is the Olympia coming back with that Caoutchouc? Because that'd be fantastic. Oh, God bless. But it's got 120 in it, so that's pretty damn good. Okay, why did we lose out on a lot of money?
Suboptimal.
Oh, because the rum ran out. Oh, crud. Okay. Well, that's not good. We are bringing in rum now. Europa, how much rum do we have over there in the New World?
Can bear this torch.
Hold on, woman. What do you want from me?
I hope you find it illuminating.
Maybe. I don't know. You scare me. We are probably going to have to increase the amount of rum coming out. Yeah, because if we're going to run into rum-related issues, that's not good whatsoever. So I'm going to get at least 2 more of these things planned up. You need to go away. How many people need to work in here? 30? Okay, that's not bad. Build 2 more of these. 2 more of those should be great. I'm going to get that lumberjack hut built back up again. And we're going to need 2 more of the sugarcane farms. Unless we do have enough already. No, we do not. We do not have enough whatsoever. I think what I'll do is I'm going to start getting some farm fields built up over here now. And where is the rum? Okay, so sugarcane plantation. And get this going.
Never had those here.
Oh, right. Yeah. We don't have sugarcane here. Oh, crap. It's only through here. Oh. Okay. Well, I still can have them there. That's the funniest part about this. It's within the radius of the hacienda, so it's going to work. Sugarcane.
Played all the rancheras I know.
Yep. That's going to be the first one. And we're going to get a second one over here. And get up to there. Okay. We don't have a warehouse close by. Oh, problem solved. Okay, so 2 more of those. We should be producing a bunch more rum now. So it went from 8 to 12. And I think we're going to have to get another clipper on that route unless our guys are just not going to pay us enough. And as you can clearly see, how much of an impact that rum running out is definitely. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to, bite the bullet and do this. But I'm going to send my whole fleet in order to get to there. I really do not want to piss her off. And I feel like if I move in one massive convoy, then it should be enough of a deterrent for Alonso not to come in any which way, shape, or form close to me. And as you can clearly see, this gentleman
I see visions of white
has a lot of these flame towers. He definitely likes to burn things to the ground. I can't say I blame him, but I at the same time do not want to get anywhere near him.
Aye.
Okay, what did you bring in? Okay, you brought in some rum. That's pretty good. You brought in some rum. I'm still waiting on that caoutchouc ship to arrive. So I want to see what I can do here.
Awaiting new
Competitors
horizons.
have reached a trade agreement.
Lucky. I wish I could have a trade agreement.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
Okay, this is starting to tick me off. So I don't care about any botanical stuff. I need to have items only. Okay, we're getting kind of close over here into enemy waters, so that's a little bit sus.
New orders?
Okay, you can pick that up. And we're going to go
Ship
back
constructed.
home.
Fleet moving in convoy.
Is there anything we can attack here? Is that Alonso's
Ship
stuff?
constructed.
Yeah, that's Alonso's. We were very, like, ridiculously close to his radius. Oh my god.
Ceasefire has ended.
Oh, no. Bad time. I'm right in front of her.
It's rare we leave any alive.
She didn't want any money. Hell yeah. Wait. Peace treaty?
I don't need telling enough's enough.
Okay, are you going to be pissed off, though?
We all
You like that?
to
Okay, good.
succeed.
He's probably going to hate it. Nothing else happening? Wait, trade routes, unlikely, but we can
We
try.
pirates don't barter.
Okay, that's a little bit sus, but I'm glad that we now have a full-on peace agreement with Anne because she's not a bad person to go and get some additional items from. So I'm really trying to work on that. And I'm glad we finished this mission out for Margaret Hunt. That's really, really good.
We careen into the unknown.
Okay, what's going on here? What you want? Okay, well, see, it's really good to have whole bunch of items. Maybe 50% is going to work.
Peoples as you.
Maybe another 50% is going to work. Yeah, we up to 100% morale. Let's go. Provide extra beer and let them go.
Good and ready.
Wonderful. Okay, 2-ship Neptune's Gift. I do like the
yes,
name,
the
but
bright-
you gotta go.
More than ready.
The Theseus.
Sir Archibald.
Interesting ship. Still need some more. We're building? No, we're not. It just had the
Gained
outlines.
An influence bonus.
From what? Oh, military. Okay, attack speed went up. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. Is this the ship that's bringing in the caoutchouc? No, that's coffee. Beer. What? Oh, you delivered. Oh my god. I thought it went all the way there and didn't make anything. Awesome. So we should be making some bicycles, right? Let's go! We're getting our first penny farthings out here.
No need for hyperbole, but thank you.
You are more than welcome. How about that? We are getting closer every single day to get in this bank. You know what? Now I have to just check to see... oh, wait. Hold on. We have enough piggies in here? Can I get rid of all... Yeah, we do. I'm going to get rid of all these freaking pigsties, man. I legitimately hate them. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Perfect. That increases the overall attractiveness to the island and gets rid of all that vulgarity. The only thing that's really left is the soap. But there is an item in this game, a lady rather, of whom changes the input of the soap factories to wood and gets rid of all these rendering works. So that's really good. But now what I kind of want to try to do is I want to start making some dynamite. And the dynamite factory is going to require us to have some saltpeter. Cool thing is, right, saltpeter can be made on this island. Bad news is it's 2-minute processing time, and this thing is going to be at like a crisp 30 seconds, I would imagine. I'm going to put it down and see. Yeah, there you go. So, we need a lot. We need a lot of those in order to get like one dynamite factory going. But I am going to try to do it because it's definitely going to be worthwhile. 1, 2, 3... can we put the fourth one?
Has ended.
Okay, well, that's definitely something I'm going to have to worry about. 4 of those are going to be needed, guaranteed. We're going to need some roads back here. I think I'm going to get rid of, like, this little bit of the farm and put it there. That way I can get this going. Build up some roads. Oh, we need to get rid of one more. Ripperoni. There we go. Until I can import this via Docklands, I have to do my best by this. Oh, look at that. Because it's a 3 deep. That's fantastic. I can't even get to that. Which means this one spot needs to go away. You're going to be like that. It's very weird, but I'm going to have to do it. Otherwise, I can't legitimately run this road to the other side. Very, very weird. Okay, so we now have our saltpeter works functioning, but as we can see down here, we're going to need one more in order to satisfy the condition for some dynamite. Right, and the problem is that that building is going to require us to have electricity, period, dot the end, in order to function. Forgot to do that. And we're going to run this road all the way down here. Have we gone up the chain with anything else? He's coming back soon. Windows for that? Yeah. Yeah, it's not really that great, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's, in fact, better. I think that might be close to going up the chain. I never can tell. The line on it is so weird, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We're going to get a decent amount of iron and coal with this route. And now that we've cut out the piggies entirely being on the island, that's really, really, really fantastic. Where are my ships? Because I need to turn this thing into Margaret Hunt. There it is. You can stay here. You can stay here. You're just the one that needs to go into the main harbor area. Tell me something else has gone up the batting order. Wait, what do we get for this anyway? We get money? I think we just get some money.
Hoping to enlighten me?
Sure.
Wise beyond your years.
Yeah, thanks. It's actually a relatively easy quest for her. I'm shocked. Stunned, even. Another ship for you, another ship for you. If that had electricity, we'd be churning out these ships like no tomorrow.
Exist after all.
I'm probably gonna have to just build a freaking museum or something. Like, that's all I'm getting as far as, like, quests are concerned. All right, what do you want? They're going to check this, and then we're going to call for the day. Over the ice. Okay, travel the safest route. This is a 30% crafting bonus, so let's try it. Okay, haul the sailors out with rope. Offer some words of encouragement. How about we haul the sailors out with rope? Yeah, okay. All right, whatever. It's only...
Admiral!
that was just fantastic. I guess we're going to do this one, too. Mutiny? Excuse me? Okay, listen. We can always solve a mutiny-related issue by having them read a letter, okay, written by yours truly, the Emperor, right? And a nice cold beer.
Uncertain shores.
I told you. See, they reach an understanding. Excellent. Continue on. Alrighty, gang. So, we are working as hard as we can to get this thing all set up. We're getting closer to the Brass as much as possible. We're getting a lot of reinforced concrete put into the docklands. We'll probably get it next episode, so that's going to be really good, along with building some more on the docklands itself, specifically the export offices. Next thing to go, all those snaps. Following that, probably work clothes. Probably, if I could try to get to the canned food, I'll do that as well, because I hate the canned food. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It's definitely tuning in to be a really, really interesting campaign that everyone's really liking. There's a massive fire back there. I'm just going to call it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please consider like, comment, subscribe, and hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.